Our Latin America adventures have continued and we've now made it to Panama.
We are starting in Panama City and we're going to explore as much of the country as we can in the next couple of weeks.
We already explored a bit of the old town yesterday.
Yeah.
Really beautiful, aesthetic, rooftop bars and delicious food.
Really, really nice architecture as well. Some of the historical architecture was super beautiful there as well.
Yeah, it was really cool to walk around and see it all.
And I was going to say, and we saw stingrays or something in the ocean.
Yeah,
that was really cool.
And loads of bird life as well.
Yeah.
We arrived pretty early in the morning, I say late.
Yeah, very early,
very
5
late.
a.m.
Yeah, we had a very late flight, so we just did that a little bit yesterday. Today we've come to something that we didn't really expect to come to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, when we told everyone we're gonna go to Panama, every single person said the same thing.
Are you going for the Panama Canal?
Is that why? What else is there in Panama apart from the Panama Canal? And we were like, what? So we've come to the Panama Canal and we're actually going to figure out why people have said that.
Yeah, so it was $17.22 I think precisely to come in, and there is a movie here. You can see an IMAX film narrated by Morgan Freeman. I don't think we're going to go see the film, but there's a couple of viewpoints here. And we're going to go see what the Panama Canal's all about.
And find out more information and we'll share it with you.
It's safe to say Danielle was not the most excited for this part of the trip. I think the largest fan base of the Panama Canal are the people who want to visit, and then second is their supportive and patient partners. Thankfully, she found it interesting eventually. The Panama Canal took over 75,000 workers, 25,000 of whom lost their lives, and a decade to build. To make it work, engineers had to construct one of the largest dams in the world at that time, just as a starting point. And the way it operates is deceptively simple. No pumps, no motors, pure gravity. Ships are lifted 85 feet above sea level through a series of locks, floated across a man-made lake, then gently lowered back to the ocean. 52 million gallons of fresh water used with every single passage. The original locks were so narrow they literally shaped global shipbuilding for decades. The term Panamax, maximum size to fit through, became a standard in maritime engineering, with ships sometimes having as little as 2 feet of clearance on either side. Today, around 14,000 ships pass through every year, and every single one of them has gravity, a few locks, and 25,000 lives to thank for it.
That was actually pretty cool seeing the boats pass through the canal.
I've actually never seen a canal do that where it changes the water levels. It's really cool.
Yes, I think that's all part of it being an engineering marvel, as some say.
There you go.
It is pretty cool. And the boat was massive.
It is huge.
But I do think Panama might have some more amazing things to offer, and we can't wait to share them in the coming weeks.
I think what's to come is going to be even better.
I'm pretty confident on that. Now we're quite hungry. We got our first taste of Panama ceviche last night. Yeah. It was delicious.
It's delicious.
Found another place that looks even better.
We're going to head there now because we're super hungry, and then something even better is going to come.
Yeah, we happen to be here at an amazing time of year.
I'm hungry.
That was some very delicious seafood.
That was really good, and good price I think as well.
Yeah, wasn't too bad. I think once you've added on tips and things like that, it came to $56 for 3 people. And I do have to say, it reminded me a little bit of Asia when you walk in and there's a bunch of restaurants, everyone's trying to get you into their restaurant. It's always that little bit chaotic and it makes you step back and be like, oh, I don't know, we'll walk around for a bit.
Yeah, it's very, it's one of those places that I kind of thought that there would be lots of different stalls and then like just a big area to sit down in, but it was definitely just lots of different restaurants.
Yeah.
And you just choose one you want to sit down in.
Now we can already hear the music pumping. We are here in Panama City during Carnival.
We are so excited because this is going to be such an epic experience. We've never been to a carnival before and we've happened to time this at the perfect time, really.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Rio's the one that everyone wants to go to, always talks about. Panama City's also incredibly popular. Yeah. We can, like I say, hear the music. It's 4 days of partying. As the sun's going down, you can see it's getting a bit dark on screen now. So we'll go and show you what it's like.
After queuing to get in, we walked around a little. They have food and drink stalls all over, and there's live music. We didn't stick around too late because we had an early start the next morning. After a change of plan, which we'll get into soon, we had to hop on a bus that morning. They packed in as many people as possible. But eventually things got a little more comfortable and we started to see incredible views of somewhere we were excited to explore.
Oh, no, for drink.
Tres personas.
$3 per person.
Yeah.
We've made it to Valle de Anton, and this so far is a really beautiful place.
Yeah, and there's also a really cool fact about this place.
It's the largest town inside a volcanic crater.
That is incredible.
It's not an active volcano, obviously. And just walking through this town, it looks so nice. Really good place to stay for a couple of days if you have the time.
We really wish we were staying for longer, but we have done a day trip from Panama City and our morning didn't start out too well.
We had a little bit extra planned for today, but we've already lost some time.
Yeah.
So we booked a car so that we could get here earlier than the buses.
Yeah.
And then fit at least 2 different hikes in. But we got to the car rental place, Europe car.
They said we have no cars.
They had no cars.
Despite booking one.
The reservation didn't work. And that meant we had to get a bus, which is 3 hours instead of the 2-hour car ride. And we couldn't set off as early as we'd have liked.
Yeah, it was pretty chaotic.
Yeah.
But we made it here for about 10:30. It's now 11 AM. We are so ready for this hike. We are on the trail La India Dorminda. It's a really cool trail. I think one of the most popular and beautiful trails in the area.
Yeah, it takes you up to the actual outside of the crater itself, so you can look down on the town. There's hills, valleys and everything like that. It's about 3 hours return.
Roughly.
And the last bus is at 3:30, so we're going to try and get a wriggle on so that we can see some of the town as well.
Yeah.
And the beautiful views.
So beautiful here.
First part's all uphill. The trail app says it's about an hour. Let's see. Some nice views though.
The first part of the trek is like walking through a forest, and as Matt says, look at this.
Oh wow. And even just in the first few minutes, seems to be lots of cool down or swimming stop opportunities near little waterfalls and little natural rock pools. Wish we did have a little bit more time here to really take our time with this one.
I think this is our kind of place. We absolutely love jungle treks, love being in nature. Like it's just, I think it's so good.
we've sort of reached the top point. I'm saying that as I'm actually looking at steps, but it then turns into like a figure 8.
Yeah. So the track goes like up and down in one way, and then the very, I guess, top of the trail
is like a figure 8 circuit.
Yeah.
And we already think the view is going to be amazing once we get out of this sort of overshrouded place.
We've had a very small glimpse, and I'm very excited.
I've got to say, because of this morning's chaos,
we overpacked a little, I think.
Yeah, I bought some Birkenstocks. I didn't want to sit in the car with my trainers on for a couple of hours. I'm carrying them on the backpack. A hoodie because we were up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get to the car rental place to set off early.
To not get a car.
Yeah, we're carrying extra camera stuff that we just brought with us that we would have left in the car. Oh, and it feels like I'm carrying my little nephew on my back.
Like an extra workout for you on that one. I'm the very lucky one because
look, bagless. Boo. But I do think it's significantly easier now. Famous last words.
When Matt said 15 minutes ago, I think we're at the top. I think there's no more steps. There has been probably nothing but steps since then. Right now.
Classic commentator's curse.
Right now we're going up probably the steepest ones. And it's two-sided also, which isn't great. Oh God. Maybe the GoPro needs to go down. Okay, I made it, it's fine. But yeah, you kind of rock climbing on steps on the side of the mountain.
Oh, yeah,
but wow, the views! Let's have a look at this. Because wow. Oh, look at this! This is incredible!
Bought some snacks at a cafe nearby.
Is it good? Well earned pie. You're both doing the same thing. We just came down that kind of like rock climby mountain face, and when you look at it from this angle, it's actually crazy. Like, it literally just looks like rocks. Look at these guys.
I think that would have been easier to go up than come down.
Do you think?
Yeah.
We've done the 8 loop at the top in a very weird way. We've done like bump, 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 bump.
Now we're sort of on our way back, basically.
Yeah.
But seeing the town from this viewpoint is incredible.
Like, just being able to walk around the hills here and just look down at the town, like, it's just amazing that is literally a town in a crater.
It's very windy up here, so sorry about that noise. But yes, this is unbelievable.
What
now
a hike.
We've got to make our way back because we've got to catch that bus. If our sweaty little faces are an indication of anything.
We made it to the end of the trail.
That we've finished.
It's taken us just under 3 hours, and that includes...
Stop at the top.
Yeah, stop at the top, stop for water and snacks and things like that, and taking pictures of views, because why wouldn't you?
At the top, that was spectacular. There was another little trail that left that went across some of the hills.
Yeah.
That would have been really cool to do, and we would have definitely done that if we didn't have the tight deadline that we have to get back to the bus.
Yeah, true. I would say Valle de Anton is such a beautiful stop off. I think if we could have had more time, we would have done maybe 2 or 3 days here.
Yeah, with a bit of hindsight, this is just walking through the town. This is the place that we
so
love.
nice.
It's exactly what we like to find.
Yeah.
But when you're on the road and you're traveling and you're planning these things, you have to, at the time, make some decisions.
Yeah.
And we've already budgeted some time for other things throughout Panama.
Yeah.
So that's why we could only do a day trip here, and that day was still cut even shorter.
Yeah.
For now, we've got just enough time to grab an acai bowl. There's a beautiful cafe that we saw on the way in, and we'll show you the town on the way there.
Yeah.
And just like that, it was time for our bus back to Panama City. But take a look here at some of the exciting things we have coming up over the next few weeks during our Panama series. We can't wait to share it all with you. See you next week.
It's so cute.